Better than expected retail sales has propped up the crypto market, making XRP, Bitcoin, and our favorites out there green yet again. Charles Hoskinson is out there saying, hey, Cardano will not be affected by the staking rules imposed by the SEC. And yes, we know about all the haters out there regards of XRP. Well, I've got an article that's going to show you that those haters, well, they're going to become lovers here soon enough. And before we get into it, I'm going to be trying this out. No, it's not sponsored, but it's Hershey's zero sugar calorie syrup. You guys know that I'm big into fitness and health and stuff like that. So I'm going to try this product out. My reaction to it will probably be on Twitter, which I will have in the description below. Like I said, heat map's looking pretty green, and I'm going to explain to you why. Bitcoin sitting at 22,792, getting closer to that 23 mark. ETH 1578, XRP up almost 3% last 24 hours, 38.5. We are erasing the losses that occurred with bad CPI data from the US, decent CPI data coming from the UK, but way better than expected US retail sales. We're going to explain it here soon. US retail sales rose 3% in January 2023 to 697 billion, beating the analyst 2% estimate and exceeding December sales by 4.1% as healthy demand and CPI point to rising inflation. Rising retail sales suggest healthy demand for electronic sales, which rose 3.5%, and food and drink, which was up 7.2%. Without accounting for volatile car and gasoline sectors, retail spending rose 2.6%. So this retail spending, right, that came better than what was expected, is now telling people, hey, you know what? Maybe recession fears aren't as bad as we were thinking. Now, granted, this is just one report, all right, everyone, because we know, we just saw recently, food is still up double digits. You've got gasoline, natural gas, everything else is still way up there. Housing is still up, but retail sales beating the expectations on the report. I told you macros rule the roost, are propping up the overall crypto market, making it green. And I've got the chart of the differences right here, and you can see this 3 right here, this positive 3% action was way beyond expectations and erased 2 declining back-to-back months. Charles Hoskinson says Cardano won't be affected by the staking ban. Hoskinson addressed several concerns, including the impact of a settlement on Cardano and the fate of staking in the US during his live stream. The first was the token burn mechanism that the SEC described in the Kraken settlement. Hoskinson highlighted the fact that his protocol had no token burning or slashing mechanism in place. He added that Cardano staking payments were automated by the protocol, unlike Kraken staking. Now, Charles is providing reasons for why they shouldn't go after staking on Cardano, but it doesn't mean the SEC won't go after staking on Cardano. Furthermore, Cardano had a minimum staking requirement, unlike Kraken, where no staking minimums were advertised. According to the complaint, Kraken staking rewards were determined by websites, not the underlying blockchain protocol. Hoskinson pointed out that with Cardano, there are staking certificates in place, and protocol determines returns in a transparent and non-custodial manner. According to Charles, another major differentiator was the custodial nature of Kraken's staking program, where interested investors transferred eligible crypto assets to the program. Furthermore, the staking program offered by Kraken set aside a portion of crypto asset deposits for staking as a liquidity reserve, essentially meant that the assets were locked. So do you believe what Charles said? That is this enough burden of proof to keep the SEC out of Cardano's backyard? Because they're already in Ripple's backyard, and we're going to talk about that here next. But not with staking, right? Them going after Kraken, BlockFi with their yield stuff, Nexo bailing because of state regulators as well as federal. Pro Ripple lawyer says XRP haters will start praying Ripple beats the SEC. You know who's one of those haters? It's Charles Hoskinson. That's why I brought this article up. He is definitely one of the haters of Ripple Labs, and XRP takes any opportunity he can to throw shade at him. Here's the thing though. Charles, you bet your butt, like everyone else out there, is going to hope and pray that Ripple wins, because guess what? Once that case is over, that frees up more resources for the SEC to go after some other big fish in the crypto op. And here's that tweet from lawyer Jesse Hines. As always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. There are positives and negatives in everything. Take, for example, this recent SEC assault on crypto. Negative, all of it, yes. Positive, Ripple has a 3-year head start on everyone else towards resolution. Even XRP haters are going to start hoping and praying that Ripple wins. Could you imagine If Ripple loses now, what kind of doorways this opens up for the rest of crypto to be screwed by Gary Gensler and the SEC's overreach? Charles is going to be out there going, whoa, I wish I wouldn't have thrown shade at XRP, saying they were centralized, saying, Gary, go after him. No, you don't want to bring on attention to the community. So I agree here with what Jesse's saying. Jesse Hines is saying, hey, look, you know what? Those haters out there, even if you hate XRP, protocol, action, usage, ODL, all that, you're going to be on Ripple Labs XRP holders' sides when it comes to fighting the SEC and the overreach by the SEC allowed by the United States government. Oh, I'm kidding. It still got the seal on it. But yeah, check out my Twitter page if you want to see my reaction to trying out zero sugar Hershey syrup. Is there even such a thing? But the SEC's reach on crypto, right? Going after Kraken, going after Ripple Labs and all that. You've got Hoskinson saying, hey, look, there's a reason why Cardano is different. And don't go after us, right? But yeah, meanwhile, he's still throwing shade at Ripple Labs and XRP out there. You've got the markets green right now. Why? Better than expected retail sales data. If retail sales are up, maybe recession fears can be down a little bit. I don't know about that. Because again, 1 month's report doesn't mean much. But that 1 month did make up for 2 back-to-back negative months when it comes to retail sales. And recession fears is something that we're definitely thinking about past the light of the tunnel when it comes to inflation, right? As the inflation thing kind of comes down, the recession fears are just going to build, and build. What are your thoughts on the haters out there? Are they going to be eating crow? Are they going to finally be turning over to the side of Ripple Labs and XRP going, please beat the SEC? Let me know in the comments below. I'm very curious to read your thoughts. Now, I'm going to leave you with 2 videos. Car camping, more stellar Ripple Labs juicy goodness. Check the one out that fits your needs the most. Now, I'm going to get 1 more elliptical session in today. Until more news breaks, you cool cats, though, have a great rest of your day.